Guys, and welcome to another Whitney's Wonders. So today I've got a collections video for you. So I've compiled 4 more items from my basement of wonders, where all my collectible stuff is, to show you on camera. So I'm going to start with, we'll start with my book then. This is Beauty and the Beast, and there was a type of book that they made out, basically sound story books. They had all Disney stuff, probably all different genres as well. But basically what this did was, it was a book that you read, and in the book, so let's go to a page here. So say for example, that's page 1, if you can see that okay. Now it would tell you, as you're reading, when to push the buttons on the side. So it was morning and a young woman named Belle was on her way home from the bookshop. She was so busy reading, she hardly noticed the friendly calls of the villagers. So it's in bold as well. So then you look down the side, there's the villager button, and you press it. So it had all different sounds. That was the rose falling. That was the magic mirror. Wolves. Oh, there's Gaston. Gaston's laugh, I guess. So yeah, and then probably the roar of the beast. Called it. So yeah, as you're reading through this book, your little one could also be interactive with it and push the buttons at the side, learn all the good stuff. So that was a big Disney thing back then. I just have Beauty and the Beast, but there was probably a book on every single Disney movie available. So the next thing, I don't have this all out, and I'm not taking it all out because if anybody who's played this game knows, it is a lot of time to actually set up the board game before you even play the game. So this is called 13 Dead End Drive. So I've played this numerous times with friends, family, etc. and I absolutely love it. So if anybody out there wants to come play 13 Dead End Drive with me, I'm more than open, because this is one of my favorite games from childhood that it could be hours of fun or it could be over quick. It just depends on how the game goes. So that would be what the game board looks like. And then you'd have, basically everybody would get cards, and that was who you were. You didn't tell everybody else. And there was little like traps around the game board that you could take those other characters to, or your own if you wanted to bluff. And you would take it, and there would be, I think there was like, you fall down the stairs, a chandelier hits you, you fall into the fireplace, a bookshelf falls on you, and a statue. So the goal of the game is to be the first person out the front door when your portrait is up in the big, like, it's a huge thing, that the game board actually, like, you have to set it all up. There's pins everywhere. It's a lot of time. But once you get into it and you start playing, you can play for a very long time. And you can bluff and take your own person to one of the statues, pretend you don't have the card to do the booby trap, and then your character is essentially safe. But if the actual, I think there's like a detective, he sits outside and you move him if you pull his card. If he enters the house before somebody has made it out and won, everybody loses. So yeah. It had a really cool commercial. It was a big thing in the 90s, 13 Dead End Drive. Obviously, as I was a kid, we lost all the pieces. The game board was just, so you couldn't even play it right. But now, like I said, as an adult, I have all my game boards back, and I don't lose the pieces. I don't break the pieces, and it's a lot of fun to play. So the third thing I'm going to show you, I only have one of these. This was from my childhood. This is actually from my mom's house. And a lot of people probably remember these things. I don't remember them fully. I know I had them, and I do, like, sort of remember them. But I guess they were probably a big thing back when 80s, 90-ish, I guess. But it was the California Raisins. So I'm assuming this is a girl one because she's got high heels on. But yeah, so this you could just move. I think there was, I don't know if there was a show, commercials, what these things really were. I just know I have them from my mom's house, and she goes, "Do you want these California raisins?" Yeah, I'll take them for my collection. So that is just a simple, quick thing I wanted to show you. This one's a little, I'm assuming it's like probably 30 years old now. I don't know. I should have done some research on California raisins before I did the video, but if you know, comment down below, let me know. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to show you, so this isn't really like huge anymore at all. Actually, I don't think, to be honest with you. I don't know if many people still have these, but I remember my dad used to have one, and he had it at his house, and it's where I would type up a lot of my stories. But the thing is if you make a mistake, you can't go back. New sheet of paper. So I've got a typewriter here. Ribbon's still good. Everything's still good. You would literally like put a sheet of paper in here and it would go through and you would just type. That's it. And the typewriter would make, it's like a computer, so the keyboard stays the same, but as you're typing, it just comes up, if you can see that. They come up and hit where the paper would be. So, like I said, if you made, knocking the camera there. If you made a mistake, you had to get a whole new sheet of paper. Like, so you really had to, like today I just type, and then spell check just fixes it all for me, right click, whatever, right? But back then if you were like, hey, you wanted to be a little more slower with your words, then you push that back, start over again at the left there, and you just go. Yeah, so typewriters don't really need them for anything in today's world, really, except to maybe some writers still use them. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe it's better than using computers in today's world. I don't know, but this one's just for show. I never use it, really. So yeah, that's it for this collections video. Hope you guys enjoyed the 4 items that I showed today. If you have any ideas of anything else, let me know. If you have any comments on the ones I showed, down below, you know the drill. Like, subscribe. Thanks for watching the videos, guys. And don't forget that I make smaller versions of just the stuff on my TikTok. If you want to check that as well, Whitney Cassandra. Okay.